Philanthropy for many is synonymous with the love of humanity. A conventional modern definition also sees it as private initiatives designed to bring succor to the needy. The definition also serves to contrast philanthropy with business endeavors, which are private initiatives of private good that is focusing on material gain, and with government endeavors, which are public initiatives of public good. Simply put, focusing on the provision of public services. Philanthropy has distinguishing characteristics, separating it from charity. Not all charity is philanthropy, or vice versa, though there is a recognized degree of overlap in practice. A difference commonly cited is that charity aims to relieve the pain of a particular social problem, whereas philanthropy attempts to address the root cause of the problem. Philanthropy allows us to connect and share values, as it's ultimately our arts and values that draw people to the philanthropy. People are moved to help others. Kayode Adamolekun, an engineer born on the 5th of May 1976 in Isegba, Ekiti State, to the family of Chief and Mrs. Adamolekun, falls into the category of philanthropy. He started his early education in Isegba and later proceeded to Isegba Grammar School after completing his secondary education. Kayode, as fondly called by folks, proceeded to the Federal Polytechnic Ado-Ekiti, where he was certified as a mining engineer, followed by his 1-year compulsory service to fatherland.
To be very precise, on the 5th of May 1976. Growing up, actually came from a polygamous home, and so growing up was not so easy, and it wasn't a rough idea as well, because my dad was a full-time farmer, a disciplinarian, a very good man, who did everything in his capacity to give his children a good education and other things as it was required of him. So he was not a man of affluence, but as well, he tried to, we were local champions, you understand? So but one funny thing about my life was that as I try to tell everybody that comes my way, is that the first 20 years of my life, or maybe around 18 years of my life, I did not travel out of my state. So it was from the primary school, secondary, and my tertiary education. I attended Federal Polytechnic Ado-Ekiti. So all within Ekiti State. So, which means, I think the first time I have to leave Ekiti State was to come to Ibadan, and that was for my industrial, the 1-year compulsory industrial attachment. If I'm not mistaken, I think August 1998. So that was the first time I traveled out of Ekiti State. So I grew up with my siblings. My mom is the second wife. My dad is late. And by circumstance, let me say by circumstances, I'm actually the first child of my mom, because I lost my elder sister, who was supposed to be the first child. So I became the first, and we are 4. That's all about growing up.
He has this to say on his love of people and helping the downtrodden.
I grew up with parents who are actually compassionate, who are good people. They were not rich. The only thing he was able to buy as a means of transporting himself was a Suzuki 100.
Whatever you do for a stranger today is what definitely is going to come to your children whenever they find themselves in the future. And that was actually what motivated me. That was what inspired me, that there is something I have that no matter how poor I think I am, other people are begging God to give them a quarter of it. So there is nobody in this world that is completely poor. So if you say you are poor, that is why you cannot help people. I think you are wrong, because there is something in you, there is something you have. It may not be monetary. It is not necessarily monetary. So when I say I want to take touching lives as my hobby, It doesn't have to be. It has not. It has nothing to do with money all the time, But even with your words of advice and encouragement, you could actually touch life and change destinies. There is another thing I've learned, that when you give, it automatically comes back to you. It's a secret that people have to learn. That it's like a law of multiplication. You understand? It doesn't work like, okay, maybe you subtract. It doesn't work like subtract. It's supposed to be like addition and subtraction, but instead of it, it is when you take from it, it multiplies instead of reducing, deducting from it. So, responding to your question, I think I made my choice from my parents. My mom is a very, very compassionate woman who would go extra length, sacrificing our meal to take care of the stranger.
Kayode Adamolekun, the founder of Adams Concept Nigeria Limited, with branches in Ibadan and Abeokuta currently. He also has a foundation named Kayode Adamolekun Foundation, which has succeeded in bringing smiles to the faces of the poor and vulnerable in the society. Great K, a philanthropist and a caregiver, with the sole mission of impacting the world, for decades has been doing what he knows best, touching the lives of thousands of people, despite not occupying any public office.
It's funny because actually in society, I've seen people. There was somebody called me. I'm not going to mention it. Said you have to actually repackage yourself. There are some things you notice that is not good for. You have to. He was advising me from in good faith, thinking that as a politician you have to put up a kind of fake life. Sincerely, I have never held any public office, and I may not hold one till I die. I am not aspiring to hold one. But my sincere prayer on a daily basis is that God should please deposit His resources into my hands, that I will be able to use the same to affect the life of people. You don't have to be a political office holder to change lives and destiny of people around you.
On the high segment of his dreams, he said it is one with opportunities for all residents.
Yoruba will say, I think there is something I think I have a way of changing, and that is trying to, when I visited the place of recent and I see things the way they were when we left, because the impression everybody has about that community is that if you are making it, mawaleo, and that is why you can hardly point to 20 modern day houses in the village. Sorry to say, I may not be correct, but I think from a general overview, apart from the people that actually grew up, stayed back, and are doing one or two things in the community, they are the people that are actually trying to put something new on ground. But if you have the opportunity to, I have a handful of colleagues, senior and junior colleagues who are making it in their areas of endeavor, But the fact that being afraid of dying, that is why everybody is running away from it. Of recent, through the student union community, I tried to introduce scholarship in my own little way, to buy jam forms for students and bring in other new. I think my mom heard about it and she was like, I can't really blame her. Nobody wants to lose his or her son or child or daughter. But I think we should all come together and build a community we'll be proud of by contributing our, and there is no other way we could do it, rather than showing love to the younger generation that are coming up, the people in the primary and the secondary schools. Show them by how much does it take to pay. I was surprised when they gave me bill of paying for like 20 students who want to write JAMB, and it's below the total bill is below 50,000 naira. We should come together and let us build. The Lagos we are running to, Ibadan, Abeokuta, every other places. People built those places. If they ran away from them, we wouldn't be running to their places. So we should come together and help the younger generation. And one thing I know is this: if while growing up somebody showed you love, you will want to do same to those people that are coming after you when you two grow up. So we'll keep spreading the message of love. I don't want to. I'm a good Christian. I'm not against people coming to do crusades at all. But what is the essence of preaching to hungry people? What is the essence of preaching the gospel to people who cannot even boast of sponsoring a graduate in a whole family? There is no message that you're going to tell them that will make impact in their life. And I think, but if you help them train up a child who is going to turn their fortunes around, you've preached the gospel to them, and you have made more impact than any other person will do.
According to Great K, if you are more successful than others, don't build a bridge, build a round table. This has, however, been reflected in his daily dealings.
I want to be remembered for how many lives I have transformed. I want to be remembered for the good I have contributed to my society, the church, my local church, my friends, my friends and my colleagues in my place of work, and every other person around me. I don't pray to go down into history as one of the richest men in my community, not even in my community, not to talk about Nigeria. But I want to be described as a modest man who had lived a very fulfilled life and have touched as many lives as possible.
On this auspicious occasion of his 43rd birthday, we wish him many more years of success and good health.